I thought last year was a really great turnaround for the program, going 13-15 in a very difficult conference. The good thing for us coming into the 2015 season, we're returning all but one starter. So that type of leadership and experience is really going to help us continue that path. On top of that, we've got some really great incoming freshmen that add a lot of athleticism and depth, and I think they're going to make a positive impact right away. One of our key returners is Sindee Cook. She's a senior right side from Miami. She transitioned to the right side last year, and she gave opposing teams a lot to look at because you don't see a lot of offense coming from that side of the court. So she's going to continue that during this season as well. Also, we've got Dana Holger on the outside. She's been a 3-year starter, really providing us a lot of security and stability on that left side, both in the front row and the back row. And then finally there's Caitlin Donahue, who is a senior middle blocker from Miami as well. She brings a lot of fire, intensity, and passion that our team thrives off of. As far as our possible impact freshmen, we've got a great class of 5 coming in. I really see Megan Burns looking to make an immediate impact. She is a libero from Ohio. She's filling the spot that is left by Candace Johnson, who graduated last year. So I can see her filling into that role pretty quickly. Of course, every SSC home match is a huge match for us, but some of the key matches and matchups that I'm really looking forward to is our Gulf South crossover in October. We're heading up to Georgia. We're going to play a huge tournament against the teams up there. That's really important for us with our region standing and being able to compete against schools in another conference. I think that's going to be a great weekend for us. Additionally, we get to host homecoming this year, which is really exciting. That's going to be November 13th against Eckerd College here on a Friday night. So Friday the 13th, we're going to need a lot of support then. Our non-conference schedule definitely provides some tough challenges for us. First and foremost, we've got Flagler at home on a Saturday, and that's after we are already playing a match that day. So that's going to be some great competition. They are a perennial existence in the NCAA tournament, so they have a lot of that championship experience. Also, we are heading up to USC Aiken our second weekend for a tournament there. They are great competition, again, a lot of postseason experience, so it's going to be some tough challenges early on for the girls. For this season, we want to be participating in the NCAA tournament. South Region starts on December 3rd. We want to be there. We've talked about it all year long, all spring long. We have our goals with our team. We have our integrity philosophy that we are building with the program. That's a big push for us. The program hasn't been to the NCAA tournament since 2009, so we're really looking to make that push and return to that tournament.
Yeah, I think there's just, every year is different. So we're just really excited about the start of the season. You know, we graduated 6 players and an All-American setter, an All-American outside. And you know, a good core group of players and a ball control player in Kat Bruzzi, and so it's a brand new year, and Florida Southern, we always have high expectations. So the tournament's something that we're always looking forward to, and I think this year is no different. We have a great group coming back. Keisha Brady, All-American Middle, Kendall Marati, who's a great point scorer for us. You know, you've got Anna Tova, who is a freshman on the all-newcomer team. And then you add Brenda Langley and Allie Geary and Rachel Mostert. So we've got some good tools that are going to help us, and we're excited about the 7 incoming players. And right now we're just in the situation of just kind of in expectation of what the season is going to be and getting to mesh together as a team. So we're real excited. This year we're going to Boston our first weekend. It's going to be some good competition, and then the second weekend we host, and we have Armstrong Atlantic coming. We have Central Oklahoma, West Texas, 2 teams that have been in the top 25, and so it'll be a hefty weekend for us to prepare us for conference play. Our conference is just ridiculously strong, and we know every time we step out on the court it's going to be a dogfight. So, and then obviously our mid-season crossover play. It's kind of a bit of an unknown. We don't know our opponents, but we're just real excited to compete and see what we have. So.
After the fall season, we regrouped, regathered, and we changed our conditioning and training a little bit, and the girls really responded to that positively, and we're really looking forward to working and progressing on that going into this fall season. Our key returners for next year are right side hitter Kim Jariga, who's a powerhouse right side for us, great blocker. We also have Marilyn Dick, who's an outside hitter for us, and she's pretty explosive on the outside, knows how to put the ball away. And we also have Ashton Truesdale, our setter, and she runs the court well, spreads her offense great, and we're really expecting all of them to step up this year as seniors. They also have a lot of experience playing in the SSC and against those tough teams, so we're really looking forward to having them. Our new incomers, we have 4 great new girls coming in that are going to make an impact right away for our team. We have 2 outside hitters, Kelly Germain and Abigail Brenke. They are both strong, explosive, athletic, and smart players. We also have setter Kirsten Rosa. She could really play any position for us, great technique overall, and pretty strong. And then we also have Olivia Hersey, who played middle and also right side for us. She brings a lot of experience on the right side and middle, and we're really looking forward to having all of those freshmen be impact players right away. The #1 highlight in our schedule is hosting our home tournament in the fall this season. We've been on the road for the last 2 seasons out of state, so we're really looking forward to bringing our fans in from home, our parents from out of town, and playing on our home court. We're also playing in Carrollton, Georgia for the South Regional crossover, so we're really looking forward to playing some regional matches. And as always throughout the season, we have some really tough SSC teams, so it'll be a battle the entire year.
Our staff has identified 2 specific areas that we want to improve. One would be serving. We did not average a high number of aces per set. We'd like to improve that, and that'll lead to our second area that we'd like to improve, and that's defense. So aggressive serving will help our defense a bit, but within our goal to improve our defense, we want to improve individual skill as well as our team performance. We'd like to get into that 15.5 digs per set range. That would make us a very difficult team to beat. Returning for us next year in alphabetical order, Marissa Lisenby, All-American right side, Jess Wagner, an All-American middle, and then the National Player of the Year, Berkeley Whaley. Our top newcomer or impact players, we expect our libero to impact us, Logan Hollenchuk. She'll be a freshman. And then we have a freshman setter that we hope will impact us as well. Her name is Elise Boutet. And then 2 middles, a transfer from Eckerd, Kat Milijevic, and then a freshman from Romania that we hope will impact as well. Her name is Ali Miska. Again this year, as last year and the years before, we've scheduled very tough and in hopes that we're battle tested by the time we get into conference play and that we're a difficult team to beat. Our opening tournament will be the Tampa Marriott Courtyard Classic, and we'll play last year's #2 Minnesota Duluth. We'll play last year's #9 West Wheeling Jesuit, and then last year's #20 Western Washington. Then the second weekend we travel to the Colorado Premier, and we draw Central Missouri, which was last year's #22, and then perennial power out of the West, UC San Diego. Our goal is to make it into the semis and finals, which will be broadcast on ESPN3. And we will also play some of the top teams in the country if we get to that point.
I think the biggest way that you're going to see an improvement from last year is that we're adding 9 new players. So our roster is going to be bigger than it's probably ever been in program history, and it's going to allow us to have competition every single day of practice. Some of our returners are Lydia West and Claire Angelich. They're both of our middles that did a really great job for us last year, and we're top 3 in the conference in blocking. We also are returning Katie Knight, who was our outside last year and is going to be transitioning to the libero position. So, very excited about that. We have 9 new kids that are coming in. We have a little bit of a mix between junior college incomers. We have a Division I transfer, and we also have a few freshmen as well. Right off the bat in our home tournament, we're going to have 3 tough opponents. We're playing Barton, we're playing West Alabama, and we're also playing Valdosta. And those are all going to be really tough for us. And our whole conference in general is competitive from top to bottom. And the highlight of our conference is playing against Tampa, who won the national championship last year. And we play them at home on October 24th. And a couple other opponents that are always tough are locally Barry, Nova, and Palm Beach Atlantic.
I think a couple of ways we can improve from last year's program and team is that we're a year older. We only graduated Jayla Trumbley on the left side, so our maturity is good. My setters will be a senior and a junior, so that will be helpful. Ava Rod is coming back. She's fully recovered from an ACL injury, so she'll be swinging on the right side. So we brought in 3 junior college players that will give us more depth. I will have a upperclassman team. We've got a junior and a senior. Setters, Jasmine Cerna and Genevieve Trinidad. Kate Dooley and Lina Cialina will be seniors in the middle, along with junior Ivana Dodanovic. And Brittany Jaco, a phenomenal libero, will also be a senior. So I think the maturity that our team has had from last year's season and the spring, along with bringing in 3 junior college players, it will definitely help us improve from last year. We open up our first weekend, we have 2 region matches. West Alabama and Valdosta, playing them at a Lynn tournament, so that will start our season off really well. And then going into the SEC conference is always tough. With the addition of PBA and Embry-Riddle, home and away, it's just going to be a battle throughout the season.
Last season we had a lot of young talent, and we knew that, and we knew it was going to be an important season for us to get experience. We kind of threw a lot of freshmen out there on the court, and I think the spring it was a big focus for them to kind of get stronger. Now they know what to expect. We focused a lot on the mindset, the confidence that they'll need. So I think we're ready to go. I think we have a lot of returners coming back, and they all been working hard. We're really looking forward to getting Emily Shadow, our senior setter, back on the court for her senior year. Also, Tiasha Kotnick on the right side. They've both done an incredible job for us the last 3 years, and we're really looking forward to seeing what they'll do their senior year. Also, we have 2 players, Lauren Nelson, who will be a sophomore right side, who did a great job for us last year, her freshman year. She made the SSC newcomer team. And Caitlin Simpson was our libero last year and did an incredible job as well, also making the SSC newcomer team. So they'll both be back. I think they're ready to go. We also made a position switch. We moved Katie Arnett to the outside, and she's doing a great job. She's been working really hard the whole summer, getting herself in a rhythm. She worked hard in the spring, so I think she's going to be able to make a great impact there. As far as newcomers go, we're really excited about Jaquela Baker. She'll be playing middle for us next year, and she transferred to us from DePaul. And she's just a dynamic, fast, athletic middle. She's been working extremely hard through the summer, so we're really excited about what she's going to be able to do for us. We're starting our season out opening up at Nova Southeastern at their tournament, and I think that'll be a good tournament for us to kind of get going and see what our chemistry is like. And then we're always excited about hosting our Eckerd Classic here in St. Pete, and we have some good teams coming to play, and that will also help us kind of keep focusing on our chemistry and see what type of kinks we have to work out before we open up with University of Tampa, defending national champions, for our first conference game. We're really excited about that. Overall, the conference is extremely competitive, and we're really excited about getting another shot at it this season.
Well, I was very happy with last season, but you know, you can always get better. I think our defense has to improve a lot. We've lost a bunch of great hitters, so we're really going to have to make sure that these hitters that are coming in can do the job that last year's kids did, and just be more aggressive. I thought we were a little timid at moments, and you know, we got to go after a little more if we're going to try to become first or second in the conference, which is really difficult. Key returners for us, I would definitely say one of our setters, Ashley Hodgkins. She's a senior, so we're expecting good things from her. Hope Lemon will be a junior outside hitter, so she's played a lot. And then we have senior middle blocker, Jill Stolzenberg. She's been a starter for 3 years, so I think it's those 3 players really have to come in and do some special things for us to do well. Yeah, I'm really excited about our freshman class and our transfers. Both transfers, Anna and Dallas, have opportunities to come in and make an impact. Anna's a right side hitter from Czech Republic, and Dallas is a middle hitter who's transferring from a school in Texas, and she's got a lot of potential. And then our freshmen are awesome. I really think that they can make an impact if they learn quickly. Yeah, we scheduled very difficult this year. We're excited about it. Opening weekend, we play 2 top 25 teams. We play Arkansas Fort Smith, who made it to the Final Four, and we start out with #1 Minnesota Duluth. So they lost in the finals to the University of Tampa, so they actually finished #2. But so we're going to figure out what we're made of right away. Yeah, conference is always tough, and now that we added Embry-Riddle and Palm Beach, it's just going to get tougher. But you know, one match at a time. You know, I never like to predict the season because I don't really know what my team is going to do till we get going. But you know, I think we have the talent in place to do really well. It's just going to be about execution.
I think we need to have a little bit better ball control. We had a lot of unforced errors. We had 8 freshmen that we had last year who are definitely more confident this year. Closing out some games at the end of the season is one thing that we definitely need to do a lot better job of. But all in all, everybody's got a little more experience, and I think we'll be much better this year. We have 2 senior setters who I think are going to bring a lot of confidence, experience to our team this year. Mary Ellen Pohl and April Jackson, who have set for us since as a freshman year. So I feel like they will definitely bring a lot of confidence and stability to our team this year. They worked really hard over the summer to get better, and I feel that they're definitely going to be able to help the freshmen and help the rest of the team as the sophomores, which are still pretty young, to be confident. We have Rachel Fletcher, who is outside hitter, who's going to definitely help a lot with our ball control. We see her playing a big role in our team this year. And Sam Seshelman, middle, who definitely will definitely see a lot of play time this year. Yeah, we host our first weekend, opening weekend we host, and I feel that that's going to be a very a strong tournament. We have Northern State coming, who is definitely a very strong team. I think that's going to help us get acclimated and step into the fire and just play hard. We're going to Lewis, our second weekend, who is another very competitive team, which will definitely help us get on the right track for the conference. We do have Valdosta coming to us this year, who I feel was phenomenal last year. We lost to them on the road. Hopefully we can regain a little bit more home court advantage with them this year. But I think we're going to be scheduling is we schedule a little tougher than normal, and I think we're able to do that.